people here now. Hey, if anyone's in the chat, can you let me know how my sound levels are? Hopefully, I think I might be a little bit quiet just because the mic's over here, but they care more about how the piano sounds than I sound. Ooh, so hot. It's trying to focus on my playing, and I feel like one bead of sweat just dripping down my neck, my back, and you know, it just keeps going. Come here. Hi there, you adorable person. Hey, Comic Gamer, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Welcome to my Wednesday morning. Oh, I like that one better actually. I guess Wednesday noon piano stream. Doing great. I'm doing pretty well actually. You know, drank a little bit too much coffee, a little jittery, but piano music's helping me calm down. I hope it can bring a little bit of calmness to you. Hope the sound level's all right. I have to put away the chat for a second. You are pretty. Stream placard. I don't know what that means. But hi there, Minza. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all having a good Wednesday noon, as best as, you know, can be expected. Let's see where to start. Don't you sing sometimes? Oh, people are here. Stream placard. I'm just gonna say this. You are so hot. Nice. Stream and dressing room. Hi again. Sis unit. Are my sound levels sounding okay? I think I have to turn up my keyboard just a little bit. Oh, damn. I don't sing. Not on purpose. No, it's not me. I'm no singer. I lip sync sometimes. Wink. Ooh, here's something a little bit more creepy. Turn this around so I don't get distracted. I get less viewers after that.
I didn't even bother to unmute my microphone. So as I was saying, thank you to all my lurkers. Thank you, Dan and Lex and Phil. I appreciate you. Oh, gotta mute myself over here. There we go. So, and Safi, hi Safi. Um, the stream description, I forgot to update it before I started the stream, so it's not, we're not doing by the seaside today. We're doing mushroom tea. We're just mushroom. I'm painting some mushrooms. I already drew them the other night, and I applied some masking fluid because I wanted it to be. Where's the front of the book? I wanted it to be easy. I don't want to have to struggle with it. So the other night, after I painted this, you guys haven't seen this one yet. I painted this the other night. This was yesterday's prompt, art supplies. So I just kind of threw stuff on my desk here and painted it. But I painted this wrong. Look, can you guys see what I did wrong? It was at night. I was tired. And, yeah. It is far from perfect, but I definitely did the best I could with what I had. But it was fun. So anyway, this one today is gonna be mushrooms. Mushrooms. Get your mushrooms. I've got Sakura Steakhouse official playing in the background. He is streaming he's streaming his piano practice. Her, she's in drag. So she is streaming her piano practice, and I got permission to play it in the background, which makes me super happy because I love the sound of piano. And she's a very accomplished pianist, which I like. So anyway, I'm going to have some pencil marks to erase maybe when we're done with this, but I don't know if you can see all the masking fluid I put on this. Let me pull up you can't see anything wrong. Thank you, Safi. It's just a little, what was wrong is, I couldn't count. There's 5 wells. I only painted 4, and I didn't even know it until after. So I was just laughing because I was late. We were streaming actually when I painted this. We were playing Jackbox, and when we play Jackbox or, mostly Jackbox, it was lagging so bad, and I have like a delay and an echo. I either have to have no sound to it or I get a horrible echo. So I had to kind of pull back, and I decided to paint because I'm addicted to painting and just kind of interact with chat. So that's what I did. But this was fun. While I was painting it, I kept, because I was leaning over and painting the palette there or the pencil, and I kept reaching down to move the paintbrush. So that made me kind of happy. It was peripheral, but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy that painting a lot. So this is going to be so fun. Let me pull up the picture that I'm using for a reference. Can you guys hear the piano? Okay, I know it's really quiet. Oh my gosh, my cat just scared me. Oh, my cat just scared me. Pictures. Where am I? Pictures. As my mom would say, a pitcher is something that holds water. Oh. So let me put this over here where it needs to be. And let's pull it on their screen capture here. I don't know why this is not. Where is it? I thought I did this thing. I'm such a dork, I swear. Here it is. It's right there. Oh. There it is. That is what I'm painting today. So I've got 3 stages of background, if you want to say, or I've got a really blurry background, and then I have a semi-blurry mid-ground, and then I have a pretty crisp and clear foreground. I'm gonna really, isn't it adorable? I love mushrooms. So I'm gonna really try to simplify everything, but I'm definitely gonna start with that really blurry background. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. And I bought a new brush, people. Go figure, right? Why would I do that? Why would Liz buy a new brush? I went to Cheap Joe's yesterday and I bought this. You know, I haven't even got my water yet. I'm so disorganized. I think probably we're all a little out of sorts right now. But anyway, isn't it neat? This is I can't remember what it calls. It's like a scrumble, or I don't remember what it's called. But it's just a neat little wash brush, and it's also, I thought it might be good to help me when I'm doing my mist, because I can brush back the water, you know, and dab it like that when I'm trying to do my misty stuff. So I may do that, use that today to put some water, because, or not, because I have my mop brush that I love. We'll see. I always try to get my new brushes in. But anyway, let me go grab my water. I will be right back. I'm just going to leave the, yeah. Because I'm literally just walking right over here. Filling up the cup. I'm probably not even going to mix colors today, because the colors of that are so, like, maybe the greens, but everything else is kind of, I already have like some of these colors mixed up and in my palette, so I'll probably just play around with what I have since I'm not at all prepared. Let's see what I have over here. I have some greens mixed up in this palette that I might go ahead and use. And I've got my browns. I got some browns here. I might add some red. I really just want to play around. And hi, Counting Stars. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are disorganized. I'm totally disorganized today. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to activate some paint. I'm going to remember what are the steps I'm supposed to do. Start with activating my paints and cat hair, because yeah, I've got a lot of nice green shades that are going to work. I've got some browns to work with. I'll probably get out some more sepia. I'm going to pull out I have this brown palette to work with. I'll pull it out, give it a spritz, because there's yellow ochre and that's burnt sienna, I think. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't hurt. I definitely will want the yellow ochre though, so I always use yellow ochre. It seems like. All right. Never have enough room. I'm going to move my brushes. I think the important thing to remember here is coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. All right, got the coffee. Coffee's here. So how is everybody doing today? I know here in the U.S. it's a stressful time. So we're going to relax and have some fun. That's why I'm here. Yep, that's why we're here. To enjoy the wonderful things in life and step away from the things that stress us out. What paints do I need? I need some more yellow, because I'm going to use some yellow. I'm definitely going to stylize this a little bit. Josh Turk is on. This is what I want. Ooh, I'm getting low on this. Oh no. Put my paints here. Getting low on my hands of yellow. I use it so much. I can't open it. I use this paint a lot. I absolutely love it. It's such a bright, happy yellow. It actually came in my I got a Daniel Smith like basics set, and this came in it. Yes, absolutely. And this is a no politics, no religion stream. Obviously the rest of it goes right along with it, because there's just too much hate in the world right now, too much fear, and too much divisiveness. I'm so over it. So we're gonna escape with pretty colors. That's burnt umber. That's not what I'm after. I'm looking for my sepia. I love sepia. Who doesn't love sepia? I used a ton of this. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I've got my camera zoomed in because it makes it easier for you to see what I'm painting, but I want you to see what I'm doing here. I'm not, like I said, I'm probably not going to mix. I'm probably going to mix on the paper and not mix in a palette because, well, I have all this paint already out and I really want to use it. And also, I mean, I know I'm going to need, well, I've got some there, but I know I'm going to need my Payne's Gray at some point. So it's right here. Put it there. Yeah, try to use up some of this paint I've got out. So yeah, mushrooms. Mushrooms are going to be fun. So I'm not going to really mess with the foreground too much. I might do a... The background's really dark. It's going to have a lot of Payne's Gray and bluish, dark bluish green. This color here probably. So I'm procrastinating. Do you guys see that? I was procrastinating. I do that. I think I have everything I need to get started, including my favorite brush. Well, one of my favorite brushes. So I'm going to put, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and, I'm not going to go to the edges of the paper with this one because I really want the focus to be on these babies here. But I am going to avoid wetting the actual mushrooms because they definitely have lines and I want to preserve those lines. And I have to touch in between the masking fluid because these are actually little lumps. I didn't know this. When you see one of these little red mushrooms with the white spots on them that people paint them all the time, those white spots aren't spots. They're these little nubby things. They look like kefir grains. I don't know if you guys know what kefir grains are, but if you've ever made homemade kefir, they're almost like curds, but they're hard. And that's what these little things look like. So I've masked them off because I want to preserve them. They also have their own shadows. So I'm going to come back in after I pull off the masking fluid. I'm going to come back in and I'm avoiding the edge of the paper here. I'm going to come back in and paint little shadows around on those. Hey, Mrs. Valeyard, how wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I am having a wonderful day because I'm listening to beautiful piano music and putting some brush to the paper, which is probably one of my most favorite things to do. And I just noticed something about these mushrooms that I need to make sure I do. I really appreciate you stopping by. This mushroom here is longer comes down farther than this mushroom. This mushroom is shorter. I also wanted to pull off a little bit of that masking fluid because it went up too high. Not that much. Stop. No, I didn't want to pull off all of it. That's fine. Yeah, I want to give this mushroom, it's closer. It's under the other one, but it's closer. Isn't that fascinating, the things that you notice while you're getting ready to actually paint the thing? Okay, that one goes up to that one, so I'm going to leave that. So I'm kind of doing the initial water here for this. I'm going to probably take care of the bottom later, like the foreground. I'll probably wet it and then kind of see how the paint bleeds. But I'm really going to focus on this top part. But I want it to have really soft edges, so that's why I'm going ahead and wetting everything, because I don't want any hard edges except for right at my mushrooms. Even my foreground plants I'm going to probably try to soften off. Hi Lex! Thank you for the lurk, buddy. I appreciate you. Enjoy the chill vibes. I just developed one of those silly little headaches that one gets. And I'm also going to do in between there, but I'm going to wait to do that. So yeah, we're not going out to the edges of the paper here. We're going to have one of those wonderful watercolor sort of let it end at the edges that I may soften off. More water, no puddles, but definitely. This paper takes a lot of water.
Not really, Lex, just subscribe.
Dude, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, so cool, so cool. You're the bomb, buddy. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know you're probably at work. Okay, so let me tell you guys how lucky I am. This is my work. I mean, if I could have a traditional job, I'd probably be out there in the workforce just like you guys are. But I can't, so I get to do this and take care of little fuzzy critters and feathered critters and finned critters and invertebrate critters. I guess shelled. And that's my job. Don't hate me. I worked a lot of years though, so I don't feel bad about it. I did for a while. I felt so guilty because I wasn't out in the workforce. I'm actually going to start really bold with this, and I'm going to pull up some. Hey, hi sweetheart. I'm going to really start heavy with the shadows in the background. It's one of my absolute favorite colors, which is Payne's Gray, because look at what it does. Drop that in and it's like amazing stuff. It comes in right behind this beautiful mushroom. Let it form some lines there. Come on down. Like I said, I'm not super particular about any kind of definition here. I just want to bring in some darks. I'm going to grab some. Really want some burnt umber and oh, I got Payne's Gray in my burnt umber, people. That's horrible. It's all right. It's going to mix on the paper anyway. Okay, and some browns. This is so much fun. This is why watercolor is like my favorite thing in the world to work with. Look at this. Just drop in some colors here and there. Let them do whatever the hell they want to do. Some blue. Here we're getting more in the foreground here, so I want to Look at that. Look what it's doing. I love it so much. This is my mid-ground I'm working on now. And I am going to let it kind of drip if it wants to, because oh, my paper's getting dry. Let me give it a little bit of a spray here. Pull this up here because I do not want it to go to the bottom of the paper. And dry it up at the bottom. I just don't feel like taping this one. I want it to be kind of a free form kind of border looking thing. But I want the paint to do what the paint wants to do. Look at how cool that is. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. Look how cool that is. Right? I'm going to come over here with my new brush. I'm going to pick up some of this. Look at that. Look at what it does. Shoop. Shoop. Okay. Oh no. That was a mistake. Can't do that. I'm not going to ruin my paper. All right, this is what happens when you don't have enough room on your desk because you're disorganized and your space is too small. So I'm going to spread out just a hair. Just a hair. Got me some Zip Fizz. Because B vitamins and yum. All right, where was I? Here we go. Pick up this water because I got a lot of extra on the edges. Soften these edges a little bit. Just on that side. I don't care about this other side. So I think I need to drop in some more, a little bit of brown maybe in here, here and there. Some green, maybe some warmer green, a little sap green. A little warmer than I want, but it's going to dry really clear. Just giving a little interest around where this is going to be such a fun piece. I mean, it's already such a fun piece. Just giving us a little bit of just a little bit of back here in the back. It's going to be more, I want it to be more watery. It's going to be look how cool that is. I'm going to pull a little bit more Payne's Gray over here. There's so much shadows in this background. Hi, Bone Shooter. What's up, man? I am playing. Look at me play. I'm having so much fun already. I'm painting mushrooms in like a forest, and so I have this opportunity to just play with some colors and just goof around. So that's what I'm doing. You're hiding from work for a bit? Well, you are welcome to hide with us. We were just talking earlier about how today is a day where I feel like hiding, so that's what I'm doing. And how lucky I am that this is my job. And thanks to my wonderful husband who goes to a day job and keeps the bills paid, even though we never thought that was something we'd be able to do. When the time came and I couldn't do it anymore, he just picked up the ball and ran with it. He's kept us going. He's kept us going. And there is no end to my gratitude to that man. Okay, I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but I already love it. Okay, I need a barrette, obviously, because I have this thing. So y'all don't mind me while I take my little clip here, grab that little piece of hair, and even if it looks dorky, I'm gonna, this little piece of hair right here is just driving me nuts. So I'm just gonna stick this little thing in it. And it's gonna look really bad, and I just am gonna not care as much as I can not care. Because I don't want it to look bad, but I can't do this. There. You guys can't even see that. So we're good. Now I can paint without that being in my face. I need more paper towel. Be right back. Twitch working music. Love it. Normally I would be moderating for Josh Turk because he's on stream, but yeah, I need to do this. This is my thing. It's not something I'm willing to give up. So, oh, look at that. There's a little drop of paint or something right there. Come here, you. So we're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna do this and hope it's good enough. And I'm actually gonna get out my heat gun because I forgot my hair dryer. And I have this thing for a reason. That's not it. I have to dig down in my barrel to find my heat gun. Where are you, heat gun? I don't know where it went. Oh no, I'm dropping things. Don't mind the chaos, guys, it's fine. Where's my dang heat gun? Paint brushes, there it is. Paint brushes everywhere. Things falling. It's fine though, it sounds worse than it is. It sounds much worse than it is. I really need to get some like bins and stuff so I can organize my space. Because I'm basically using the box my computer came in to set my laptop on underneath here because the cats sit on it. And all my paper and stuff, it's just sort of stuck on top of this bin. This bin that's next to it. Sorry, I'm back. I'm going to do up my hair like no one cares. Except that it didn't work, so I have to fix it again. There. There. Oh, thank you, God. Much better. Okay. So I got it out. Now I have to plug it in because that's an important part of... Oh, the cord on this thing is so short. What will I do? What will I do? Oh, I see a hole. I see a hole. I see a hole. I bet I can plug into that. Hang on, guys. Technical difficulties. Please excuse me as I go under the desk. I see a place to plug this in. Yay, and it works. Stop working. I'm too old for that. All right. And it also can sit here and rest next to my mouse, which is really convenient. Ta-da! And it's a little bit quieter, I think. How does that sound to you guys? This is actually what I bought to do this with. This little heat gun. I absolutely can totally mute this if it's too loud. I'm going to go ahead and mute it and then Something else I'm going to do, because I sort of foobarred my masking fluid. And this particular, what in the world? Why are there little balls of stuff in here? Ew, it dried on the brush. Yuck. Anyway, masking fluid is awesome, but it's also really gross. So I'm just going to pull this back down because I lost some of this. And this is supposed to be kind of a little detailed sort of. So the mushroom stem is actually white, so I'm going to paint it white. But there are these places where like the skin's torn off on it that are the color of the paper. So I thought, why not mask it, right? By the way, if I didn't say welcome, David, welcome, David. It's wonderful to see you. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm going to dry this a little bit more. I'm going to rinse my brushes off. I got my dirty water and my clean water mixed up, so I'm going to have to get more water. I'll do it in a minute. Okie dokie. What will my next step be? I really want to start painting those, but I think I need to work a little bit more. I missed some places with the the water. I might go ahead and do a little bit of, well, I also need to do this space. So for any of you who are wondering what the music is in the background, I know I've already said it, but I just want to make sure that I don't miss anybody with it. It is Sakura Steakhouse Official, playing some absolutely lovely music for our listening pleasure. I'm doing a little bit of talking too. Okay, so I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Touch the bottom of this. This one is shorter, so we're going to come up here with it. Now there is obviously going to be some stuff growing into this, so the bottoms aren't going to be straight. Just want to give that a little bit of definition there. I'm going to come back in. Kind of pull that around. At this point, I really don't want too many hard edges at the bottom here, so I'm going to soften these. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish those off. When I do the white, I'll probably come back in with a detail brush, but I don't know because I kind of like the way it's feeling all kind of loose and stuff, you know? Just gonna pull that out. This has got too many lines, so I'm gonna pull that out. Slow day of recovery, but that's usual after an election. If I do any more of these, I might restrict myself to early voting if possible. Yeah, buddy. I appreciate you though. It's a big responsibility, and I mean, even though when I voted the first day, and most of the people that were working our polls were getting paid, because I told them, I was like, I really appreciate you volunteering. They're like, oh no, we're getting paid. So I know some of them were volunteers, but I know some of them got paid. But even still, that is a lot of stress and a lot of work. So I feel you. Besides, we're not getting any younger, are we? I know you're not. Giving you crap. How did Pink Tiny Owl do? How's Joan today? I'm still playing around with this background because I absolutely can, and I love doing it. You tell Joan we said hi. We appreciate her sharing you with us. She probably appreciates us taking over the dad jokes for a while too. She's out for a walk at the moment. It's really nice out today. It is beautiful here. What's the temperature there in that place? I know where you are because I've been there so many times in my life and I miss it. It's in the 60s, I think, here. 63. It's supposed to get up to 64. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to do more to the background because I love this, how vague this is. I do want to do a little bit more to the... I'm going to spray that. I'll spray bottle. I'm going to do a little bit more to the midground. So I use my little mister there because I want to... I'm going to bring my... this brush. So you know what? I'm going to grab a rigger. I'm going to grab one of my riggers. I went for a nice walk at the beach today. Oh, so jealous. So jealous. I mean, I love the mountains. Don't get me wrong. I chose to live in the mountains as opposed to the beach, but man, I miss it sometimes. And this is one of those times. So I'm going to do this. Get some really pretty browns. I'm going to come up in here and do some sticks and things. Hi, Joel. How you doing, buddy? Really enjoyed listening to you do your flight sim last night. It was exciting, and you sound so professional. I mean, I don't even know what to think about you being all professional and stuff like that. I am playing, truly playing today with some mushrooms in the forest, some broken sticks, and just things. I'm going to do this over here because see, this is going to be a little bit more, I have a lot more, this is just a hint of what is to be. I will definitely be doing more of this later. I'll bring this in, a little bit of this with that. Yeah, it was. I give you a lot of crap, but I have so much respect for you. I think you'd make an awesome pilot, like pilot. Like, dude, get your pilot's license. You just have that reassuring voice. We're now at 30,000 feet. You may turn off the buckle up sign is off. You may move around the cabin. We are entering some turbulence. Please return to your seats and buckle your seatbelt or whatever it says. I just can hear you doing that, and I think it would be so cool. Plan on it. Dude, you know what? I need you to let me know when to archive that, by the way. I think you said the middle of the month. It was bumpy over Cuba. I heard you saying that. And I was like, this is so realistic. I mean, seriously. I'm so just playing right now because it's there's so much going on in this picture. And it's just so much fun to just play with it, right? Because it's nature, so there's no such thing as a straight line. I love it. Love it, love it. I do need to do something up here, though. I need to try, if I can. I'm thrilled you're doing another art challenge. Me too. Well, you know, it's the cool thing about this particular art challenge is that it goes on and on. It's every month. So I'm going to try to pull up a little bit of paint here because there's some lighter bits in the background here. So let's see if that works. And it did not. But this might work. That did not work. That's fine. So what I'm going to do now, just for fun. Again, it doesn't really matter. Thank you. Wait till I start doing the actual mushrooms. Right now, I'm just playing with the background because I can. I'm going to spray a little bit of water into this just to see what it does because it's watercolor and there's nothing more fun than seeing what the water's going to do. Maybe I can get some lighter areas. That's what I wanted. I want to pull up some color to make it look like there's some stuff going on back there. Problem is I'm having a hard time figuring out what brush will do it the best. That one feels a little big. Whatever. It's not doing what I want, but it's okay. It's fine. Okay. So, I'm gonna hold off on the rest of the foreground until, which is gonna still be really simple. I really want the mushroom to be clear. So let me go get some clean water. Just be right 1 sec. I'll still be talking because I never stop talking. I'll just say though a little more. That's too warm today. Off with the heater. All right. Back with some clean water so I can start. Am I painting shrooms? I am painting shrooms. Did you not get that from the channel title or stream title or whatever? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. There's my beautiful daughter. All right, I'm going to start this with some really basic red, which I'm going to make really thick here. But what I'm going to do is before I actually drop in the paint, I'm going to wet this mushroom cap. No, just saw the outline of them. I needed that chuckle. It's been a morning. Yeah? Is it a morning that I want to ask about? Is there something I should know? You know what? I need to dry this, so I'm going to mute because I don't want to take any. He's at work. He was supposed to take some days off, but he hasn't been able to just because there are kids having an honest to good fight club in the street below me. These are the vibes I need. Oh, Depressive Goblin, welcome to the stream. That was the wrong option. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to be emotional, sweetheart. But that's not why we're here. We are here to get away from all that. So I care. I love you. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Kiss you on your forehead. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay no matter what. James is not home. He had to work. But if you need to talk to him, Discord. He always is monitoring Discord. Let me go ahead and blow dry this. That's so funny. Yes, I hear Norway's beautiful, and thank you so much for popping in. And there's all I was saying is that Twitch is pretty chill. There's not a lot to it. Just hang out and enjoy. Um, I usually stream for about 2.5 to 3 hours, sometimes a little more, depending on what I'm doing and how involved it is. I have a feeling I probably will get this one close to finished by 3. Yeah, and then I'll find another artist to pop over to. But in the meantime, this is a safe place. We were just discussing how we're avoiding anything controversial today. There's a lot going on here in the States, and I just flat don't want to talk about it. I'll be honest. I'm just going to leave that at that. But I love to paint. I'm a very recent Twitch streamer. Put up with some old owl who sticks dad jokes into the chat. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yes, definitely senior moments from Liz. Thank you, Counting Stars. I love you. And suffer through a butt spot who has it in for me today. You are one of the best. You're one of the best, David. Put up with some lizard owl who sticks dad jokes into the chat. Lizard, out of the ordinary. That was a good butt spot. Are those giant mushrooms with gnomes hiding under them? There's definitely the possibility that there are gnomes hiding behind them. In the back, but they're very shy gnomes, so they asked me not to take their picture, and I said, okay, I won't take your picture. So I'm just going to drop a little more color into this because there were places here that did not get backgrounded, and I want to make sure that this mushroom has some nice clean edges. So I'm going to add these in. I'm going to dry it again. Probably forget to unmute myself because that's what I do. Hey Jamie, can you give Sakura a shout out? Or David? Sakura Steakhouse Official. We are listening to them. Well, he's in drag, so her playing some beautiful piano music to relax and paint by. Since I can't actually watch her stream right now, I got her permission to share her piano playing because it's beautiful. There. Looks a little muddy, but it's fine. Thank you, David. Sakura Steakhouse Official. Yes. Ah, I need a sip of coffee. You know what? This is the kind of thing, when I look back at all the years that I worked and worked and worked, piano is the most relaxing instrument. It is, absolutely. The time where I am is 1:44 p.m., just after lunch. What's the time where you are? So we have daylight savings time, so our time difference grew by an hour last weekend. What is the time where you are? Goblin, my friend. I like that. Mind if I call you Goblin? I'm going to mute for a second and dry this. Haha! And I haven't left myself big today either. I like Goblin. It's nice. Me too. Okay, so I'm going to use... First, I'm going to wet this bad boy with some nice clean water. Get out my trusty mop brush that holds so much water. It holds an ocean. Now I'm going to start wetting this. And then I'm going to drop in some color. So there's a little bit of that brownish kind of bled in, but it's going to be fine because this is sort of the, not a shadow side. The red will overpower it. So what brought you to my channel, Goblin? Were you looking for an art stream or... No, I'm not questioning it. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm just curious how you found me. Because I know sometimes I'll just get on and search for art streams, especially particularly watercolor. Which there doesn't seem to be a lot of watercolor on Twitch, but that's okay. I have only been painting for about a year, 4 months. I was looking for a chill art stream. Well, I was on a recommended page. That's amazing. That's so cool. I've only been streaming like a little over a month, actually streaming regularly. So that's awesome. Okay. So now I'm going to get really brave. Pull out my brush and I'm going to get some really thick paint and a cat hair. That might be a James whisker. And we're going to start dropping in paint. Go around the edges. So I'm really torn on this piece as to how I want to go about it. So there may be a little bit of me just letting it do what it wants to do, because there's some realism I can add, that I will add, but also there's so much room to play. Thank you, Jamie. So I made that emote for my mods because I love them. They're wonderful. They're the best mods on Twitch. I am going to try to keep my reflective space a little. Isn't this fun? I really am super happy that I used the masking fluid, because if I was to try to paint those spots after, or this is super saturated, so I'm just loading up on paint. So I have a kind of a bright spot that I want to leave kind of bright over here. I actually have overshot it, so I'll try to lift some paint here in a minute. So I'm gonna rinse. I always do this. I always get both jars dirty. It's like I can't figure out which jar is supposed to be my clean water and which jar is supposed to be my dirty water. So now they're both red. Such a dink. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at how cool that looks. So now I'm gonna go in here, and why is that wet? I didn't get that dry over there, but that's okay. I go in here with my brush. I'm gonna pull this color down from here because I really want this to be lighter, almost to the top here. I'm gonna pull that color down. Dab my brush. Pull the color down. Dab my brush. Pull the color. There aren't any bright whites on this because it's in the forest, but there is some glow. So I want the glow to be diffused and gradual. And each one of these little spots has its own shadows on it that I'm going to play with in a little bit, and that's going to be super fun. So now I'm going to bring in a little bit of this color. Thank you. Bring in this color because we have definitely got a shadow area down here. And I want it to be very soft, soft, soft. I'm gonna have to make some more of that color. And of course later I'll do some more shadows. Maybe I'll pull a leprechaun shadow, or maybe I'll stick a little guy looking out from behind it somehow. I don't know. It's kind of late for that, but that's a really good first layer on that mushroom. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. All right, and now I'm going to go back to...
Depressive Goblin is now following.
Goblin, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I appreciate you. Absolutely. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me and then giving me a follow. I look forward to see you on future streams. I do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the same time. I also stream with my husband in the evenings, but probably after you're in bed, I would hope. Well, I mean, about midnight your time. Oh, you got the owl dancing, Goblin. I'm loving how this is looking on stream. I am loving it. It's not as orange on the paint. Is more red. It's more of a scarlet than that. But you can see what I was trying to do. I got that spot I wanted. So I'm gonna blow dry it. Yeah, it's showing orange. It's supposed to be red. It's actually like strawberry red on my, well, yeah, it's like strawberry red. It looks like a strawberry. So I'm gonna, that's perfect. I live by myself in a very small apartment and it gets lonely. So I try to find nice streamers to hang with. Hey, I don't know how you feel about watching people play games, but James and I play, like, I don't know what we'll be playing tonight. Probably Among Us because it's fun. And we play Minecraft on Tuesday nights. We have we call it Buddy Stream. It's we have a server that we've set up that we pay extra for, so we can get all of our subscribers who like to play Minecraft can come play, and it's so much fun. Ah, yes, we do play tag. It's fun. So anyway, check us out if you want to go. I put the link up there if you want to go join the Discord. You want to go check out. I'm on the same Discord as he is right now. They had to phone Gnome. The little creatures would have been hiding behind the shrooms, but they had to phone Gnome. I'm going to paint a gnome. I love gnomes. Gnomes are awesome. I forgot to do this little bit of background space right here, so I got to dry this, okay? Press D, buddy. Here, this is the Discord. I'm sorry, it's the same Discord that my husband and I use for our other channel, just because I'm too. You laughing at me, counting stars? I don't see a counter yet. That was twice today. Might have to set up a counter, right? So, oh my God, I'm loving this painting. This is so fun. I haven't done one like this before. I'm gonna mute again. Oh, okay, haha, I'm putting in the wrong thing. Yeah, sweetie, it's death. It's exclamation point death. Because I don't have my own Discord. What we're gonna do really soon is we're gonna reorganize the Discord so that it has a name that kind of suits both of us, and then we're gonna have sections. I'm gonna have a section for my Liz art, and he's gonna have a section for the Death Comes, which is both of us playing games, and we're gonna do that. Oh, lizard, ha, lizard. I keep using the death commands. Oh yeah, yeah, I understand. I have a button, but I'm sorry guys. I made it harder than it has to be. You know what? I can fix that super fast. Super fast. Because I have my stream manager on. I have my stream elements up, and I have it right here. I can fix it right now. Yes, this is my channel. There it is. I'm gonna fix it, okay? There. Now it'll work. There you go. Yep, it's but I was the one who did that. So anyway, it's exclamation point D. Most people are used to Discord, but bye, Joel. Oh my gosh, good luck on your presentation. You're gonna kill it, buddy. You're gonna kill it. It's gonna be awesome. They're just high school students. You got this. Okay, so now I have to go in and fix this. Here. Look at me doing stuff on the fly here. There we go. I don't know how to save this, but it should work now. So let's see if this works. Yep, there we go. I'm lazy. I can't spell Discord. So I always just do it exclamation point D. Sorry for all the repetition, but there you go. Now you guys can do it, and I can push my little button and it works. And it's not, yeah. Yay! Okay, that's dry. I'm gonna have to totally relearn how to dry stuff because of that thing. So now I want to do something really similar. Where's my picture? There it is. Except for I have some, it's actually, the little guy is darker than the big guy. His color is different. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna bring some of this beautiful red down into this well. I try not to muck up everything like I did before. You should never be mixing colors over top of your painting, by the way. I know better than that. It's just because of my limited space. You should never be bringing paints over your work. So anyway, I'm gonna bring this up here for this little guy. We're gonna mix in a touch of, you guessed it, Payne's Gray, because it's my favorite color on earth. Because I want this red to be a touch, just a touch darker. Actually, you know what? Maybe some Prussian blue would be better. I'm gonna grab a bit of this, just a touch. Because I don't want it to be too, Payne's Gray will black it out. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. It won't let you in? Okay. Are you on, let me go to Discord. BTO, can you check that for me? Sometimes Discord, especially if you're on mobile, If you're on mobile, Discord can be so flippin' finicky. But also Discord can be so flippin' finicky. You're on a laptop. Okay, so it shouldn't be doing that. You know what? I'm going to go into, because I'm at a stopping point right now. So I'm going to go into Death Comes. And I'm going to go into Welcome to our channel. I'm going to do a copy. And then I'm going to do a paste. Just to see, in case it changed. That's different. See if that one works for you. It can, Goblin. See if that link works. I may just need to update it again, even though I have it. It's supposed to be set for forever, but I have to go into it on a different account because it's not letting me edit stuff. Yeah, that is a different one. See if that one works. I'm gonna paint this little mushroom. It's an odd shape, this little guy is. Still adorable though. Yep, I believe that it was it Safi who told me about this, I think it's Scribble Wash or Doodle Wash challenge. Because I was like, Washtober's gonna be over and I am really enjoying this and I want to keep doing it. So she told me about this. And I'm super glad because this has been so much fun. Just as much fun as Washtober was. Some of the prompts are a lot harder. That first day, that elephant. If you're curious, Goblin, about some of my other work, let me put my Instagram up. There's my Instagram link. Check out my Instagram and you can see the other stuff I do. Because right now, I don't have a slideshow, which I have enough pieces now that I could do that. I just hasn't done it yet. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up my picture again. Let's start under here, where it's the darkest. It's just a little bit different. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see the difference. It's so subtle, the difference in color. And again, we have this highlight, but it's in a slightly different place here. I'm kind of putting this underlayer in, and I'm going to bring in some of that brighter orange. And the highlight goes all the way to the top on this little guy. He's so cute. Such a cute little mushroom. I'm just going to suck up this tiniest little bit of that orange red, or that scarlet. I'm calling it scarlet. I don't flippin' remember what it is. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm just going to just drop this in all over. Then I'm going to take a really tiny bit of Payne's Gray, just a touch. Mix it into this red and bring it up here and grab this shadow, because I have quite the shadow right here. I'm just going to let it kind of crawl down all the way where it's touching the stem. We need to get Cam on the stream next Friday. It is Owl, and buddy, I have a picture that a friend of mine took actually, and she posted, she's a photographer, and she specifically takes pictures of birds, and she posted a picture of a barred owl, a close-up of a barred owl, and that is what I'm painting. Sweetie, we need to figure out. Yeah, and also that day just happens to be James's birthday, Owl. So that's going to be a really special day for us. We're gonna have to get John and them to sing him happy birthday for sure. So I'm dropping in more color here because I freaking can, and I love doing it. Really want this guy to have some good contrasts going, especially around the bottom here. Okay. Your birthday is Monday, the big 40, counting stars. Wow. Happy birthday. I will be streaming. Come in here, and we will not make you listen to me sing. I will not make you listen to me sing. I will not do that to you. But we will celebrate your birthday with you. Cam's is Friday the 13th. I think that's awesome. We need to get together though, because I still have no clue what to send to him. I mean, I guess I could send him money. Just do the $50 thing like I did with all of you. And let him save for what he wants. Because I know he's got some definite plans. Ah, that worked. I feel like I need to get some more orange though, some more orangey red over here. This is just not, it's not saturated enough for me. Since it's still wet, I can continue to drop in color. I need to do this up there too. So if you notice, I'm not brushing, I'm dropping. I'm touching the paper, I'm touching the water. And what that does is it allows the color to disperse in the water that's already there without damaging the paper. I'm not actually adding enough moisture into it to make any difference at all. And it will disperse really nicely because the paper's still wet. Well, tell me what you're looking at for a TV, sweetie, because I would love to get him a TV. Oh, happy birthday, Goblin! 20 years old. What was the date? Because my son had a birthday last month. Okay, honey. Well, why don't I just send you some, the 26th. My son's birthday was the 24th, and he turned 25. He's my baby. So happy birthday. Sorry we missed it. Did it work? You're a mod. You should be able to go into, I don't know. Your son's is the 27th. Oh, Michael's is the 27th. That's right. Thank you for updating that, buddy. Did it work? Did it work? Did you get it to update? No, don't worry about it. I'm not understanding why. I have to go in and I actually have to go in on a different account and do it. So what you can do is go into the Discord and just grab the link there. Okay, Goblin. Unicorn Toots is my oldest child. So that's why we know each other. David and I, Blue Tiny Owl, we met on Twitch, basically. He's been around all the places I've been around. So that's why we know each other so well. He also lives very, very near to where I grew up and very, very near to where my daughter lives. Like 45 minutes max, 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's not far. So that's why we do know each other. Counting Stars is a new friend, but also an awesome, awesome person that we love too. So You'll find as you go, if you get more involved in the art community, especially, the art community is on Twitch is amazing. The gaming community on Twitch is amazing, at least at the level that we're at. You deserve it. You're always around and you're always so sweet and encouraging. So anyway, I've just been so happy with all of the people that I've met. This thing is so random looking. I don't like that. Did you just see? No, you didn't see. I'm not going to tell you what I just did. I am going to take my new brush though and try something. I'm not liking this. I don't like how that green was too dry when I put it on the paper, so it just sort of did something that I don't like. But I have this awesome little brush. There we go. I can blend out the harshness. Same here. Just really harsh, and I don't want it to be harsh. I want everything in this background to be very probably going to put a little bit more Payne's gray in that background. So I feel like I lost my darks there. I love Katie too. Katie is just such a wonderful artist and such a neat person. And I love just talking to her. She's really supportive. Although I think that the word amazing gets thrown around a lot when people talk about me, and I'm like, no, I'm not amazing. Some of the things I do have amazed me. I amaze myself sometimes, but I don't feel like I'm necessarily any more amazing than anybody else. Katie's painting of Hukumuri actually absolutely stole my heart, though, when I saw that on her page. Aw, I'm sub-amazing. Just kind of moving this paint around a little bit. So I want this corner to be really, really dark. And I want some more darks over. Let me pull some more darks in. I want some more darks over here as well. I feel like I lost my darks. I think Payne's Gray is probably the paint that I use more than any other paint. Because you can't have light without shadows. There are some definite shadows here. Especially right behind this big guy. When you start talking about your paintings, when you start anthropomorphizing your mushrooms in your paintings, I think you might be a little bit of a painting addict. She did so good with Hook, didn't she? Yeah. So, okay, so I missed something. Did something happen to Hook, or did he die, or is he just out of the picture, or what happened with Hook? Because I have not been able to watch it in a while. The time zone is just, sometimes I try to put it on when I'm going to sleep, but I like in the daytime I never have time to watch it anymore. Did we lose Hook, or is he just not around? There. I like that. I like this little brush. Okay, I'm sub-amazing. I like that. Okay. So what I can do next, probably going to bring a little bit more color in on that mushroom. What I can do now is I can paint these I'll use this bowl. This bowl's got I have to be honest, I loved Hook. I love Hook, and I love Yes, they're mushrooms. That's what they're called. He got kicked out of his territory by another male leopard, so now he's nomadic. Okay. I mean, he's an old guy, Hook is. He's been around. Is Tingana still there? Yeah, the English word is mushrooms. Sorry. Definitely is mushrooms. So I need to get some fresh water because this is white and I want it to be white and not pink. So hang on just a minute. The type, I don't know the type. Oh my goodness. I can find that out really quick because Google is my friend. What type? Oh, yeah. I mean, I know he's not as old as Tingana. Now Tingana, Amanita muscaria, fly agaric or fly mushroom. Yeah, it's called a fly mushroom. Okay, so copy and paste in Google, buddy. Thank you. Google is our friend, always. Oh. Also, since he lost his eye, it's probably harder for him because his binocular vision is going to go. Yeah, they're flying. Yeah, yeah. Flusop. Is that how you say it? Flusop. I like that. Okay, I need clean water. Be right back. Back to the sink. I should just fill up my bucket. I'm gonna have to rinse it out again because this white is gonna hose it. So I might wait to do the white. Flusop. Okay, this is so fun. All right, I'm gonna blow dry the background here because I want to add some more color to that mushroom. So yeah, I saw Milwaukee. Is Milwaukee the same skittish male that was there before that they used to call the skittish male? So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it used to be called Safari Live. It's a YouTube, and I think Twitch. I don't know. I know they stream live on YouTube, and they're under their own name now, which is Wild Earth, because Discovery dropped them for whatever reason, I don't know. But so we're talking about the leopards that are on that show that we really watched. Like it is the skittish male. Okay, so they named him. Okay, cool. So Milwaukee. Okay, that's cool. He was a beautiful guy. Has anybody heard from Hosanna? Have we got any news on Hosanna? Because I will be honest, Hosanna was my absolute favorite. You can watch it on Twitch too.
Josephine is now following.
Josephine, thank you so much for the follow. Wow, welcome to the stream. I am painting mushrooms and we are talking about Wild Earth. Twitch and YouTube. Okay. I usually put it on when I'm going to bed and I go to sleep to it. Thank you, Josephine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm giving him the background a chance to dry, which it's not dry yet, because I want to put some more color on these. I guess I'll start with this little one down here. because as they dry, they the colors get lighter, and so I really want to add a little bit more saturation, especially in these areas. I'm just going to give these a little bit of wet, not a lot, just because I feel better about how the paint will spread if it's wet. I'm not going to wet the whole thing because I can pull color where I need it, hopefully. All right. I'm going to have to get some more red, I have a feeling. Absolutely going to have to get some more red. Why are car alarms going off? Goblin, what is going on where you are? Is it just like normal kids being kids? Is it something that, I mean, do you need help? Are you safe? Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. That's got to be super stressful. Let me get some more red. So I'm using Pyro Scarlet. Oh. I love Pyro Scarlet too. It's such a red. Again, I'm using almost entirely, all of my paints are Daniel Smith, just because that's what I got when I went to Professional Paints. I got Daniel Smith. There are so many different brands of paints out there that are good. My Payne's Gray is Mission Gold, I want to say. Yes, it's Mission Gold. And it's got a honey base, so it never, like, it takes a lot longer for it to dry completely if it's really concentrated. So yeah, this is what I wanted to do. I just want to bring some more color into this beautiful little mushroom. Let it bleed. I don't have enough water there. Some water in. I love what Sakura is playing right now. Also in the background, a friend of mine who streams piano on Wednesdays, right around the same time I stream, has given me permission to stream their music in the background, because it's obviously not copywritten because it's live. And it's just a really nice... Hi, Suli! They are, the white bumps are, they are masking fluid. Because what I didn't realize about fly mushrooms is that the white bumps aren't spots. They're like growths on the mushroom. So they make it look, they have a lot of texture to them. So I decided to go ahead and mask them. For one thing, it makes it a lot easier to get this guy painted, but also sorry, too many things going on in my head at once. When I'm finished, and I'm gonna pull the masking paper off, and I'm just accenting that highlight there. I'm going to pull the masking fluid off, and I'm actually going to, those little things have shadow. So yes, it's masking fluid. Yes, it's actually called masking fluid. It's Cheap Joe's. Cheap Joe's masking fluid. Ask Artist's Liquid Frisket. It's also called Frisket, and it's kind of rubbery. You paint it on, it dries, and it seals the paper from the paint. It's waterproof, and I found it's heat proof. So you can then go back in and... Got no focus. Focus, darn you. Focus. I think there's too much reflection from the... There it goes. So you can go back in and... I'm going to go back in and paint some shadows because there's texture to them. It's really cool in the picture. I swear, if anybody who's ever made kefir, like milk kefir, they look like little kefir grains stuck all over the outside of the mushroom. So I'm hoping to play with that a little bit. So, anywho, let me get some water on this little guy. Yeah. So now that I have this base coat on this little guy of that darker, I'm actually going to come back in now with some more of this Pyrrole Scarlet and give it some more color. Because that's how I roll. I do love that there's a minimum of color mixing in this. I don't have to worry about so much. I can just kind of pull the colors in off the palette. And I will probably drop some more Payne's Gray into that because I feel like it's going to need it. Look at how it plays on the paper. It makes me so happy. It's why watercolor is so much fun. You just ask it, you nudge it somewhere and you say, "Hey, look, I made a little playground for you. Do you want to play in it?" And it goes, "Sure." Just like that. If your watercolor starts talking to you, get help. I probably should. I'm going to move this water jar over here because I keep rinsing in my clean water and I need clean water. Look how pretty that little guy got. That's exactly what I was looking for. Exactly what I hoped for. And I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to add a touch, just the tiniest little touch of Payne's Gray up here. Because it needs some shadow. So this brush that I'm using is a silver black velvet brush. It is a blend of synthetic fibers and squirrel hair. Which I love these brushes, but I won't be purchasing more of them because I found Princeton brushes, Princeton Neptune brushes, which is what these both are. These are 100% synthetic, and to me, I can't tell the difference in the two brushes as far as how they work. So I have several different types. I have synthetic sable Princeton brushes, and I have the Neptune series, which is synthetic squirrel, and they behave so wonderful and they're cruelty free. So I am loving these brushes and I'm going to use them. I have two travel sets as well that I purchased a long time ago that I use on the rare occasion when I actually go out and paint. So yeah, that is not making me happy. I have to fix this right here. I've got this area that didn't get wet. So I'm going to dip in some water and I want lines, but I don't want that kind of lines. There. There. Yay. Okay. Depending on how I look at them, sometimes Suli's cool. I bet it looks neat in person. Help, I'm trapped in my closet. Oh no! Hayato, are you really trapped in your closet? Are you just joshing with me? I noticed the music stopped. Let me find you. That is not you. Did I have you on my... There you are. Oh. Did you have a good stream? You're just tired and lazy. I love you. Thanks for coming by. I'm painting happy mushrooms. And I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I feel like I could almost call it done now, but I'm not willing to. So I'm going to blow dry it a little bit. I loved watching you do your makeup this morning too. Absolutely loved it. You're so good at that. And I wasn't blowing smoke up your skirt either. I really did think all the things I said, they are true. I don't make shit up. My daddy told me if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. So if I talk, that's what has nothing to do with anything. But I was telling the truth. I just like to quote my dad. Quote my dad. It did feel like a party. I'm telling you, that's the kind of thing you need to do. And also, upload the whole thing. You weren't recording it on your phone. Did you record it on Twitch? If not, you can download the VOD and upload it to YouTube, buddy. Telling you. Telling you. It was really fun to watch. And we enjoyed your piano music. So I'm going to do something real quick, too, since you're not...
online. Just that improv. And then we'll see.
I'm going to say hi to Josh right now. So if you hear, that's what you're hearing. Just give me a second.
I think I got them here. This is the right version. Alright. Gonna turn on the live learn, cause it's a live learn. It's a very straightforward song. Liz, what's going on? Just popped in to say hi. Thank you so much. Look, a Lizard. Woo, there she is.
I love Josh
so much for
Turk,
being here,
guys.
Liz. And yeah, so good to see you. I ask if you can check a DM real quick. Absolutely. Is that on Discord, Liz?
No.
Let me see. Check in the Discord. I have an area dedicated to lost socks with a label single and looking. Amy, that's amazing. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable.
Oh, I love that. I have a question. Do you know where those socks go? Like the missing pair to the socks.
Oh, you're sending it now. Okay. Where does the missing pair go?
I don't know.
There's like an entire land of lost
He's such a
socks.
silly
I've tried
person.
speaking
Give me
with
just a
the
second, guys.
washing
Sorry.
machine. I've tried speaking with the washing machine, and it hasn't said anything about eating.
Hasn't
socks.
said anything.
There we go.
So I just wonder.
So I moderate for Josh. He is an
Yeah, I'll
amazing...
interrogation.
Good cop, bad cop kind of.
Are you leaving Counting
They
Stars?
just magically
Okay.
disappear, and I
Thank
know
you for
it.
coming in. I appreciate you.
I'm telling you. Probably hanging out with the dinosaurs and Elvis. You know?
So anyway, I normally
Put the
mod
lost
for him,
socks
but he's
on.
streaming now, which is not convenient for me.
The lost
so-
socks head to a bar after a long day. That's awesome. Oh, the drying machine is giving you extra socks. There you go. See?
So it's more like it's a kind creator. Wow.
Absolutely, Liz.
I never
You can
looked at
totally do that.
Never looked at it like that.
You are good to go, Liz. Thank you so much. This is going to be crazy. And can
All right, I just
can
wanted to
tell
get
the rest of
permission
the
from
chat
him.
What's going on? Because this is super cool. Liz, what we're going to do is we're actually going to stream our stream live, like in the background, as audio for Liz's stream, which is going to be really cool.
That's so cool. Like right now?
Yeah,
Whoa.
like right now.
Liz Art.
Liz, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
That's so great.
And
Thank you.
Jim, I saw you redeemed a live learn. We love you too, Liz. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Saw you redeemed a live learn.
so
let us know.
I'm going to turn him down
Like
just a
us-
touch because he's a little loud. Let me know when that's good.
We'll do that.
Josh is awesome. So when we're done here, I'll probably just pour on over there because I want to, but I'm not in a rush.
Do you guys ever have those days where you've only had like 1 cup of coffee, but you feel like you've had 6?
I have to turn him
It's kinda
down a
like
little
where
bit
I'm at
though
right now.
because
Not
to be
quite.
fair, if Josh is playing in my ears and I can hear him, then I won't be able to do anything because
You're
he's
not a big coffee drinker, eh?
captivating. Absolutely love this boy and his family. So you guys, he's not doing anything right now. So you guys tell me if you can hear him. Yes, absolutely. Go over and give him a follow. There you go. You sounded great. I could hear you talking. I had it turned down so it because the talking distracts me, but yeah. You sounded really good. The piano sounded beautiful. I love that last piece you played. I know it's from an anime, that I've watched with my kids, but since I don't watch anime by myself, I can't remember which one it was, but I liked it a lot. You were amazing. So yeah, check out Josh. Josh is my boy.
What's going on, Mike? Hang on one sec. We got a
Okay.
great song.
So I turned him up a little bit. See, this is why I get distracted. All right, so I think I'm good on the mushrooms. I'd like them to have more color, but I'll add some more in a minute. Right now, I'm gonna do the white. I'm gonna do the white on the bottom, and I'm gonna do that without any water necessarily mixed. I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit of it into this bowl right here because I want it to be pretty opaque. So this is I know I show you guys this every single stream, and it is my Dr. P.H. Martin's bleed proof white. Bleed proof white. Okay. So I want to paint. Oh, I had to pull up the picture again.
Thank you so much for all the follows. Welcome to the
I
Turkey.
can't get my mouse to go where I want my mouse to go. There we go. Yes.
My main Vans. What's going on, my main Vans? That's an amazing name, by the way. All right.
I really want these to be white because they're white on the mushroom. And then they have some shading. I'm going to do it a little different on the other one. This one's really bright and it doesn't seem to have as much shading. But I will come back. Hopefully I'll be able to come back and do some shading underneath these mushroom tops. The last few songs were Jim O'Pd. Okay. Thank you. It was really fun. It was really nice. It was beautiful. Everybody was talking about how piano music is like the most relaxing thing ever. And I really, that and harp music. You got to get you a harp, girl. You need a harp. You have to start a tip jar for you to get a harp. Because man, oh man, that would be awesome. So I'm going to do here is I have some shadows starting right here. So I'm going to kind of go ahead and paint this up. And then I'm going to, because you can mix, this is tintable. So I'm going to do a little experiment and hope that it doesn't ruin the whole thing. Because man, when you lay this white down, it ain't going nowhere.
Just That Improv had an incident with her guitar. The neck snapped. And so we're sending good vibes to Just That Improv because somebody said that they could potentially fix it. So we're sending good vibes out there. We're going to do this
Good
song.
vibes.
It's a great song, eh? Yeah. And Mike, you
Okay.
let us know what song we
So now I'm going to ruin this water completely. Actually, this stuff also is so thick. Distant Goals. Also very weird seeing myself with freckles. You were adorable with freckles. I liked how you said you looked like a Korean lady. Korean piano teacher. It made me wonder, did you have a Korean piano teacher at some point that made you think of that? Or okay, so this has some very subtle shading underneath it that I'm going to try. I'm going to try really hard to apply without ruining this. Not that I'm worried about ruining it because it's not going to get ruined. Look at that spidering. That's crazy. That's crazy. I actually want to pull some of this. No, not like that though. That's not how you do it. Don't pull the white. Okay, see what I can do with this now. I want to pull that up. This doesn't really look like the picture, but I'm trying to do something, so I don't really care. I think that's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. So yay. Now I need to do that on this other little guy, because he's got a lot more kind of haha disinkles. My piano teacher was Taiwanese, but it fits the trope. Asian piano teacher in conservative dress and Korean YouTube makeup Korean piano teacher. I love it. I loved it. I loved watching you do it. I loved listening to you talk about it. That is definitely something that I would love to see on the regular. And since I don't stream until 12:30 on Wednesdays, I can at least listen to it while I'm getting ready and taking care of things. I had you in my pocket while I was walking my dog, stuff like that. I absolutely loved it. It was great. David, I have to say that you are among the most kindest people I have ever met in my life. And I just want you to know that I appreciate that about you. Kindness goes a long way. And there is far too little of it in the world right now. Ooh, there's some shadow. A little bit more than I wanted, but... Ooh, look at it go. Look at it go. I love that. I love the spider webby thing. So Josh is doing a live learn right now. So sometimes when he's doing live learns, he's live learning. So as David can tell you,
that one was for you.
When you're learning a new song, it doesn't always, I'm sure you know this too, Hayato, that that one's darker. So what I'm going to do is pull in some more white and try to thin it out a little bit.
We can, I'll tell you what, we can open up the playlist until we get to about 14 songs again. Mods, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Y'all, thank you so much for all the love in the chat. Unreal.
How's that?
All right.
I think that's kind of what I wanted.
For all of the
down a little
Raiders.
bit.
And especially for Mike Bass Music. Thank you so much for trusting us with your folks, my friend.
I'm just going to pull that down a little bit. There.
Just take a chance with me.
Oh, he also has some beautiful original music too that I love listening to. Okay. I really want to put more color into those mushrooms, guys. I might do another layer. I'm reminded, okay, yeah, I was trying to talk through my outro based on something my friend does. Yeah. Reminded of when a friend of mine and I used to go to an Oriental restaurant and binge eat their spring rolls at a restaurant in Niceville, Florida. Niceville, Florida. Okay, guys, that's really near where I grew up. That's my old stomping grounds. We would call and give advance notice, but it was hilarious when we'd walk in because she'd take one look at us and say, "Too busy, too busy, too busy." She does a Sunday morning stream called Gina's Garbage Hour. When she finishes, she shows the show. She plays ukulele and talks through positive affirmations. That's amazing and always makes me tear up. Oh man, dude, that's awesome. I love that. That's a good thing to aspire to. I like that. That's a good role model. Are there really places called Niceville? Yes. Yes, Niceville, Florida. It has been there a very, very, very long time, and it's about 30 minutes from where I grew up. I used to work there. I used to spend a lot of time there. There's places like Niceville and Crestview. That's not true. You just have to find the nice people, honey. There were always people who weren't nice. I remember the Boggy Boys growing up, and they were just hooligans. You just got to find the nice people, baby girl. They're there. What are you after? This is better than playing I Love American place names. Well, they do tend to be kind of literal. There's a place in North Carolina, which is the state that I live in, called Black Ankle. Or it used to be Black Ankle. They may have changed the name. And it was called Black Ankle because the people back in the day didn't bathe as often as they do now. And because of the dirt or whatever there, the people had, you know, if you don't wash and you see a kid who hasn't washed his feet very well, around behind their ankles gets dark because the dirt tends to stay there. So that's why it was called Black Ankle. So yeah, it's ridiculously hilarious. All right, I'm going to give this a good dry. I'm going to peel that off here, I think. I think we're ready to do that. Maybe not, I'll leave it. I'm going to want to put a little brush of white on it when I do, so maybe. That's so messed up. We get creative, don't we? Yes. The lip color leaves a stain. Now I look like I got weird fillers. Are you taking it off now? See, I was thinking while you were doing that how awesome it looked, but dude, I cannot wear makeup. I can't stand the way it feels. I did when I was younger. I mean, I grew up in the 80s. We wore makeup, man. 90s too. And I just can't stand the way it feels. It was after I had my second child. When I was pregnant with Flair, I got where I just couldn't stand the way it feels like a mask, and I hated it. So I just never really wore makeup a lot since then. I have off and on, and when I have it on, all I can do is just, I can't wait till I can take it off. Okay, I'm going to blow dry. Muting.
Breeza Studios, thank you so much. Jazzy, thank you so much for the claps. Oh, Breeze, thank you so much for the 15 bits, Breezes.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, my goodness. Will you let us know, Breezes, if there's a song that we can bump up in the list for you for that donation? Thank you so much. It's amazing how many original songs you all are requesting. Covers are fun, but it's just such a huge compliment that you all... Amy, I couldn't agree with you more.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for requesting the originals. Yarv, that's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are cooking with gas and charcoal on this one. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Thank you so much. Jay Mitchie for singing along. Mike Mike Bass. I did it. I said it before and I did it.
It's okay.
And Graver, thank you so much. Lisa, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Kill Bill, With or Without You, right on.
Good song.
Take a Chance with Me. Yarv, thank you so much. Tonya, thank you so much. So glad you guys are liking this. Breezes, Lisa, Jory, Jim, Amy, Harpstreams. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Listening to your album on Spotify lately, I'm digging them. Still need to finish the Josh album, though. Jazzy, thank you so much. It's good to see you too, Yarv. Thank you so much for being here. No worries at all, Lisa. You're good. The chemistry between the turkeys. We got like a telepathy thing going on. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fun. And if the telepathy is true, Josh would know that I have to make a pit stop.
Yep.
So
all good.
I'm gonna go do that. You love the people, be with the people.
I will love the people and be with the people. Enough for both of us, Ryan. Right. Don't worry. As we go,
That's 3 times today.
All right. In the meantime, we got.
Okay, guys, my bot just put up a message, and I don't like to ask for money or subs or anything else. I'm here to paint and share it with you. But I have a niece who just started a second round of chemo after she had a double mastectomy. She is being treated for a form of cancer that would have killed her 5 years ago. There wasn't a treatment for it. She had several different forms of breast cancer. So she has been in treatment for over 6 months, and she's had the surgery, and she just started her after surgery chemo. Um, but although they did have health insurance, they do have health insurance, and her medical bills were mostly covered by that. There is nothing to pay the bills and to pay the co-pays and to pay the deductibles for that insurance, and also to live on. She was the main breadwinner of her family. So my tip jar is set up for her. I have $100 a month, $105 a month, because PayPal charges 5%. But I'm trying to raise $100 a month. We hit the goal last month. I believe the lovely Sakura Steakhouse official finished that goal for me. So I am able to send her that money. She doesn't know I'm doing this. So, because she's a very independent young lady, and she would make me stop, or try to make me stop. But, so anyway, the tip jar is all for her. So if you feel so moved to put anything into it, I appreciate it. It is not for me. Every last cent of that is going to her. Obviously, the $5 is going to PayPal. So I would appreciate it, and she will appreciate it, even though she's very proud and very independent. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you for listening. Now I'm going to get back to seeing what I can do with these textures, because I want some texture here. I just made a really light wash of Payne's Gray because there's just the tiniest amount of shadow in this. So I'm going to get some water, and I'm just going to pull that down because I don't want it to be dark at all. I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to make a really thin wash of the white, and we're going to have that come down too. It's really more than I wanted in there. Pick some of that up. Put my tissue in. Yes. That's what I wanted to do. There. All right. So now I'm going to put another wash on these. How do you donate? I'm a student, but I'm sure I could send $1. Sweetie, below the stream in the Twitch, below the window, if I can get to it, because I'm a Ninky Nunk. Hang on. I will tell you exactly how to do it. I will tell you exactly how to do it. Go to my channel real quick. I'm going to open this in a different window. Go back to my stream. Okay, below the window there is you found it. Okay, you can use Amazon Pay. I know PayPal doesn't work out of the country, so you can also, or Amazon Pay doesn't work out of the country, but PayPal does, and I think it will take you to the ability to use, you can do it however you want, I think. Yep. And it goes directly into my PayPal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is above and beyond and more than appreciated. Doodle wash, that's what it's called. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to these. Thank you again, dear. I appreciate it. I'm going to put another layer, just a little bit more red on some places on this mushroom. Oops. We're doing a live learn again.
Really brought him down because he couldn't jam. Captain seemed to understand, but 'Cause the next day the cap went out, drafted a band. Now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Toot, 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 closing 8 bar.
Sometimes Streamlabs tries to get you to sign up for their premium service, but that's just them trying to sell you a gift. There should be an option to lower for just making normal donation. I don't have Streamlabs, dear. Mine runs through Stream Elements, and Stream Elements doesn't have that. But thank you so much. That's super important. Yeah, you don't have to buy anything in addition. I stopped using Streamlabs. I didn't actually ever use Streamlabs. James uses Streamlabs on his stream because they had some cool things that he liked, and one of our friends uses it, but man, they charge. He signed up for a year, and I was looking at them, but then I was like, nope, they're not getting my money. One of my friends was doing a charity stream for Halloween, and his friend accidentally signed up for 3 months of stream stuff just to donate. Oh no, that's terrible. Why? I think that the donation tab should be donation tabs and nothing else. That's a good thing to know. I did not know that though, because James has a donation tab on his stream. So that would be something I would really want people to be aware of.
We got a raid. Mail-in, thank you for your raid. Oh my goodness. Crazy.
Okay, I think that's the saturation I was after.
So much for the raid.
That's what happens.
Play for you. Please let us know.
It's really easy when you're painting watercolor or doing any medium to be afraid
Oh, that's
of
great. Thank you
going
so
too
much,
dark.
Jim. I'm so glad you like that.
And
Live learn. I would be so intimidated to play something on Earth. Good on you, Josh. Thank you, Corgi girl.
I'm gonna
It's a lot of fun, I'll tell you, because it kind of takes me out of my rhythm, and I like that. You know, it stretches me as a
gonna
performer.
darken this a little
And,
bit.
You get to a point where you like. I've played my songs so many times that there are moments
And I'm just
where when
gonna
you're playing
go
them, you
for
can
it,
very easily,
because
like,
I'm not getting what I want out of these mushrooms. I want my mushrooms to have.
when I'm playing live,
I want them to pop.
people watching 'cause I feed off the
Everything
live.
else is
But
gonna be
sometimes you
really
have a moment where you lose yourself in the song and your fingers are just they kind of know where
like
to go.
blurry and stuff.
And with covers, it happens more often than not when you like played a cover that isn't your own song that you don't have a feeling for. As
I will know in a minute, buddy.
and then all of a
Or
sudden,
I don't know. Do you have pronouns that you prefer, Goblin? Because I do tend to say he, she, buddy,
it's like you have to focus,
pal. I say that a lot.
brings you back,
And I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable or
like figuring it out on the fly.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Really the reason that we all
Disrespected. I never want to make anybody feel disrespected. So if you have something, he, him is good. Awesome, Goblin. Thank you. Okay, that makes my life easy. Let me check and see, because I'm not seeing. La 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 la.
Thank you so much, Maylin. Thank you so much. Again, please let us know.
It has not shown up yet, but that does not mean that it won't. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time.
Please let us know if there's a song that we can bump up in that list for you. No pressure though.
And thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for all the follows as well. Yes.
All right, let me see if I can't
Oh my goodness.
bring this around.
Helio 5. We got. I gotta really.
I
Phase
really
10
like
Bird,
how this
thank
came
you
out.
So much. Yeah, man. We just got a raid. Yeah, man. I actually have to go eat some late dinner. No worries. So, Raiders, if there's a song that we can play for all
I
of you,
feel like I need to put a little bit more color across the
see,
top
sorry,
here,
Malin, you got the song in there?
because I
Perfect.
feel like that kind of got lost. Even though in the picture it's not there, sometimes I just don't like what the picture's telling me, and so I have to do my thing to it. So I'll make it a brighter red, but I still want more color here.
Before we play an original song,
That makes me feel happier.
favorite song.
Oh man. You know what? Your dollar means the world to me. So thank you. That act of kindness means the thought. It is really the thought that counts. So thank you. No gift is better than any other gift. And anytime, I say this a lot, never underestimate the effect that you have on somebody else. Even if you feel like you're doing the smallest thing, don't be embarrassed and don't make it you feel bad. There it goes. You like my alert? I just updated that the other day. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. No. The thing is that I'm having a really stressful day today for reasons I'm not going to go into. And I'm avoiding the news because just thinking about looking at the news makes me want to cry. So that act of kindness warms my heart so much. You never know. Never underestimate yourself. Never underestimate your kindness. Never underestimate the importance of your presence wherever it is that you are, because the impact that you choose to have on the people around you and on the world around you never goes unnoticed, even if you think it does. And that's also, that's something that I want to throw out at all of you, including somebody I know named Hayato. Owl and Jamie and all of you. So awesome. That's the color I wanted in these mushrooms. I think I'm ready to start working on the foreground, and I'm going to dry them because I also am going to pull off. I love this song.
Just 'cause you feel broken doesn't mean you'll stay that way. Sundays break the skyline. You can start your life again. When their eyes begin to linger, they just wanna see you melt. But who cares how they see you? 'Cause life's about how you see yourself. And the one thing that I've learned is life's not always for loving. Saturdays are shit shows. Sometimes leads to shame. But just 'cause you feel broken.
I'm going to give this a little time to... This isn't meant to be a political statement in any way, but I'm so blessed to have very, very cheap health care, so I want to help people who aren't as lucky in that way. And no, I understand. I understand what you're saying, and no, that's not in any way inflammatory, so thank you. I appreciate that. Is really, really good motivation, and I appreciate that. You might think it's very little, but last month I figured I'd donate to reach the goal. But also, I've been unemployed since February, so every little bit that someone else donated saved me a few bucks. Like, it really goes around the best way. Okay, Hayato. I always do that. I always want to put an O instead of an ah. But anyway, you're going to make me cry, dude. And that's not cool. Actually, it is cool, because it's the good kind. Look what I did. Look at what Payne's Gray does. And that'll never come up now. I am grateful that I have good health insurance. It's not free. We pay a lot for it, but it's better than it could be.
Can't possibly be the only one melting at those brotherly looks.
Okay. So,
Oh, that's awesome. Tonya, thank
sorry,
you so much.
Kim just got home, lurking for a minute. You hug that boy for me. I kind of want to see if I can
Thank you, Lisa.
remove this without ruining it. I think it's dry.
Great uplifting song. Jazzy, thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate that. I'm glad that's how
I think it's working.
Small bird, Mike,
Nope,
thank
red's
you
coming
so
off.
much. Yo,
I know it's dry though.
love in the chat.
It's just, I think, so
Tanya J. Mitchell,
pigmented that it's gonna...
Hey,
I'm gonna lose a little bit of it. Oh, it's also probably on the.
Kill Bill.
I had to check to see if I had unmuted myself.
That's the fastest
I forget the red also gets on the
Sounds like I'm just being super
actual
Jim,
masking
thank you so
fluid.
much.
It's so rubbery
Thank you so much for the follow.
and stretchy.
Appreciate that. Welcome.
Oh my god, look how good that looks.
Ooh, photograph.
Okay, so now I'm gonna
Has temper.
probably try to put just a touch of texture on those guys.
What's going on, my friend? Oh my goodness. Sea pine's coming. Hey, Queen, what's going on?
Okay.
PK, the noise of that was there.
All right,
No,
that's
you-
that
I
mushroom.
love those lab learns.
It's super messy.
Ooh. Alright, reasons for your bit donation.
So Cam is my nephew. Oh, I'm sorry. Cam is my grandson. And he plays football in high school. And I never did find out why they didn't play this week. I wonder if they had a bye week or something. Anyway, his team is undefeated.
It's like, how do you spell
Um,
Canada?
I don't really care about sports that much. Although my husband lives for football.
Odds, right?
I am. Football is his first wife. He doesn't like it when I say that, but it's so flippin' true. He's better than he used to be, though.
It's a bummer that we weren't able to last time.
Mostly because there's a pandemic and he can't go to the games.
The last one?
But also because he loves me. Are you there, sweetie? I'm talking smack about you.
Somebody that
You hear me talking smack about you?
let me know at the end of this, because I would love to spread the love for sure.
I'm gonna get Josh to play a song that I really love, that I think we could all stand to listen to today. So I have to go to his stream. Where is he? Oh, he's in a different window. Derp. I don't know what the... Oh, it's down below. I can look at here. La 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 la. Music. Live learns. Merch. Chat commands. Song list. Okay. American football or American. Yep. Failed. Try again. Sign in. Sign me in. With Twitch. Why is this not letting me do it? There we go. You have to specifically... Oh my god, he's singing me a song.
Ellie, you are cracking me up. That's amazing.
I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted by this song. But I'm also going to do a song request for us. A little behind the scenes, the music closet is actually my brother's because he has the walk-in. So every Wednesday is about half an hour of moving suitcases and create out of his closet, moving half of his shirts, then starting the keyboard and streaming equipment. Wow. That's crazy. That's a lot of effort. I really appreciate it too. So I want to play a song. There it is. He hasn't played it since I requested it last. So I am letting this stuff dry for a second. Then I'm washing off my makeup, move keyboard equipment out, and his clothes and stuff back in. Yeah, I really love the aesthetic. My friend said if I do a music stream, it should look like an intentional space. I think it really works. Absolutely. That's awesome.
So I'll wait for you. That's en route. I'll miss you down in New Orleans. Wait for you while she slips in something comfortable. And I'll miss you while I'm slipping in between. If you wrap yourself in daffodils, I will wrap myself in pain. And if you're the queen of California, I am the king of the rain.
I actually just almost dropped my keyboard on the floor. I gotta get the trash can so I can brush all this off. Wow, I'm loving it. Dude.
Why don't you settle down, down, down on me? Said I'm all alone. You ain't coming home. Why don't you settle down, down, down?
Okay. All right, I'm here. I adore the highlights. I know, right? And they're actually gonna get some shadows.
Breeze. That was for you. Joke time. To standardized English, I submitted that Canada is not correctly named. Bulgarians are from Bulgaria, right? And Croatians Croatian. Okay. Therefore, by extension, Canadians are henceforth from Canada. There you go.
Okay.
That would make sense. Canada. Floridia. That would make sense. I think that makes sense, Jack.
Ah,
Logic would dictate.
there we go.
Thank you so much for requesting that song. We haven't played that one in a very long time. Oh my goodness. Stargate Girl, thank you. Queen, thank you so much. And we got our fingers crossed for you to find out good news tomorrow. The world was logical. If only. Common sense, the least common of the senses. Corgi Girl, thank you
I know
so
what to
much.
do. I know how to get him to play it. Here we go.
Ellie, so glad that song moved you guys. Thank you so much. Liz, 97 Dreamer, Smallbird, thank you so much. Kill Bill, Tanya, thank you so much. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have a tendency to butcher Twitch names, so Boy Wonder, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Oh, Breeze, I love that. Are you kidding? Liz, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Oh my goodness, Liz, if there is a song that we can put in the list for you and pump up, that would be great. Brooke Key, thank you so much for being here. So typically we do the song
Okay.
right now, but because you are brand new to the stream, you would like us to play.
This is why.
Put that in the list.
Do you have a stream monitor open somewhere? You're hearing echo? Yeah, I do, and I need to go mute it. Sorry. Yes, I hear it too.
This is true. So, Brooke Key, you let us know what song in the song list we can
I
definitely.
need to make sure it's mute. Here it is. Sorry, guys. Is that better? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Great on pizza.
So I asked him to play this song that I ask him to play every stream because it's like my favorite song.
Least common of the senses. All right. We got a live learn request from Chicago.
Oh no. Yes. he's gonna play that. Anyway, back to painting. This is my. You all seem like very nice and thoughtful people, so maybe you guys could help me figure out what to get my girlfriend for our 9 months. Something small. We both broke students. Cook her dinner. Does she have a favorite food?
Let me hear it. 'Cause I know the.
I don't know.
I know that part, but the rest of it is a little foggy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
So this picture has. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. There are just some of the tiniest little highlights around these things and shadows. So I'm going to attempt to get my teeny tiny little detail brush out. This guy, this is my number 2, and we'll see. And if this doesn't work, then I'll get a smaller brush out too. Because every one of these has a tiny little shadow underneath it that is the same color. And I really meant to do this before. So every one of these is going to have to be shadowed and blended. Yeah, I think I'm going to need a different brush. This is not cutting it, people. Not cutting it. Pull out. Whoa. He's going to sing a Chicago song. It's going to kill me. It's going to make me cry. Not really. I'm not going to cry. I refuse to cry. I refuse to. Okay, I need this brush, and I need, hang on a minute, guys. Sorry. Where are my, there it is. So I'm pulling out a synthetic sable because I need some snap. And this is not snappy. That is too soft. So let's see what I can do with this now. So that'll be good for applying, but I've got to get that toned down because it's too dark. Okay. I'm thinking that would be a good idea.
Cat, what's going on?
What about, yeah, make her something, write her a song, write her a poem. Girls love stuff like that. If you do get her something really small because, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it depends on the girl, you know, like maybe she'd want something a little more extravagant. I don't know. That's a hard question. I need some really wet paint here, guys. Come on, but it needs to be really diluted too. A lot of.
I think we got this. Just tune up real quick here.
I just try to find the specific type of popcorn she makes. Have a look for and try to find period costume drama maybe she hasn't seen. That's perfect. See, you know what you're talking about.
Chicago.
That's excellent.
Coming in. With If You Leave Me Now.
This is going to be harder than it looked.
Leave me now. Take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go.
Somebody wanted to challenge him a little bit. I think I need to wet this because it's not.
Leave me now. Take away the very heart of me.
There we go. That's what I needed to do.
No, baby, please don't go. Ooh, girl, I just want you to stay. Love like ours is hard to find. How could we let it slip away?
And then he crashes and burns. I love that idea though. think I might lose my... They're not going the way I wanted it to go. Not happy. Also needing to do shadows under it. It doesn't go all the way around and I'm doing the shadows wrong. That's kind of what I was after. Fortunately, this only goes... I feel like I need to put a paper towel over top of this because I keep setting my hand on it. I may not be able to finish this one on stream today, guys. I didn't realize it was going to take me this long to do all these little details, but they take time.
Oh, a little Chicago for you.
Okay, so that's kind of what I was after. There, we got some shadows. Not exactly the way I wanted them, but...
So, Max Weinberg, drummer for Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Slight name drop. I mean, if we're going to tell the story, we got to tell it right. So, I had met Max, and he's been a wonderful mentor and friend for a while now. And the second year that I knew him, I got a call from him.
Here we go.
In Chicago. He's like, hey, are you guys, like, you should come down with the family. Playing a show at Summerfest, you should come. I was like, oh, that's really nice. Maybe we'll make a weekend of it. That would be cool. So we went down there. And that night, we get to the show. And like he invites us back to meet the band. And it's really cool. Like he's talking to my family. And all of a sudden...
Graham is now
Hey,
following.
Gray! Hi, Grayson. How are you today? Thank you for the follow, dear. So wonderful to see you. I am painting mushrooms. And taking way too long to do it because I decided to get all detailed. Gone are the days when I throw it at the paper, right?
So like half an hour before the show, I'm standing back there.
How's your day going?
And it was actually Bill.
You all done with school, I hope? Because I know how fun that's not for you. Okay, I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. Hydrate. Yes, I will hydrate. I actually made an amazing drink to drink.
It had that like, it was really cool because they're playing this.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grayson.
All of a sudden, we're in the back.
I'm sorry you're not doing good.
Fun learning the song together.
It's been a really stressful day.
It doesn't change, and that's great. You know that like.
Well, we're here for you, so...
Playing with other musicians and figuring stuff out. That doesn't change. That's amazing. Thought that was
This is all I needed to do, and I was getting all fancy with it. It's just some little shadows here and there that need to be.
Way too complicated. All right. Bill's got a question. Gonna check out Jory's stream, but thank you guys so much for the song. Too many streamers and not enough time. Breeze, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate that.
I'm the first to call you Grayson? Is that okay? I remember you saying it. I remember you saying it on John's stream, and I remember because Grayson is James's middle name. I didn't tell you that. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that outside. Please don't be mad at me, honey, if you're listening. He doesn't like it, and I don't know why, but I love the name Grayson. And so I remember when you said that, it stuck in my head, and so yeah, it's an awesome name, and I love it. And the fact that you picked that name is even better, because that means that you love it too.
Aw, thank you, Queen. I appreciate that.
It's like my daughter's
Alright.
chose the name Flair. She's actually in the process of changing her name legally finally. I'm so happy for her because she's been wanting to do it forever. So yeah.
97.
Love you.
This one's for you. This is an original called Grace. Grace, you are my everything.
So eventually he's going to realize that I have a song that he can bump up so you guys can hear it, I hope. If not, we're going to raid and at least try to hang out long. I'm still on the wrong mushroom. Come on, Liz, you're on this mushroom now. So I'm doing this, and then I'm going to go up. I think I got all these shaded now. I'm actually going to go up now and put some detail. Yeah, sweetie. I think she's just changing her first name. I don't know why she wouldn't, but I never asked her. What joke, sweetie? Yeah, it's fine. Grayson is my chosen name, but lots of people call me Gray or even Grayster. Huh. Well, I mean, I think you said that that your name was supposed to be Gray Game, but everybody calls you Gray Gam. And that seemed to not make you super happy, and I don't know. Like I said earlier, I don't ever want to do anything that makes somebody feel disrespected. That would break my heart. Also, Spock's mother in Star Trek was Amanda Grayson. That's where I first heard that name. You're so right, David. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't realize it was a common thing. I thought Grayson was a common American name. Oh, Dick Grayson. Yeah. I don't think that Goblin meant anything by that, Grayson, but I do understand. People don't understand each other's triggers, so we just have to try to be understanding that they don't mean any harm. And I know it's hard, especially when you're having a bad day, so I'm not criticizing you. I'm not criticizing anybody. So I'm going to see if this works, because this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put some shadows in these little things, because they have little shadows all in them to give them like this texture, right? Because that's too dark. So what I'm going to do is pick that up. So, well, no, it's fine. So many people have called me. Oh no, I see why, but that is mean. Nobody needs to be calling you names like that. My son's name is Richard. He goes by Richard. His father's name is Rick. His grandfather went by Dick for years, because when he was young, Dick was a common name, like Dick Grayson, and it wasn't thought of that way. But times have changed. Alright, now I'm gonna mix a little shadow. I got just a touch of yellow ochre mixing in with some of this really diluted Payne's Gray, of course, my go-to. So there's a lot of little shadows on these, so I'm just going to dot in some little shadows, Give these guys some textures. They need
97 Greenland,
textures.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna check into that. What happened to that Discord link there? Hang on a sec.
I'm also going to tell Josh that I put something in stream that he needs to play my song.
Chatbot. Alright, let's see here. Stargate, thank you so much for the claps. Don't wear makeup. My eyes are sensitive as hell. Jay Mitchie, I hear that. And I realize that sounds like I don't wear makeup, which is like, well, okay. I mean, there are some people do, you know, and that's totally cool. You got to do you, right? There's a roundabout way of getting to that point. You got to do you. All right, try it now. Try the Discord link now. I think it'll work. I put in a request, Liz. Put in a request. Oh, right on. Okay, we're gonna bump this up for Liz for her bit donation. Thank you so much, Liz. Discord link should work. Emphasis on should. There we go, Amy. Right on. Also, I look sexy as hell, all natural. There you go. Jay Mitchie, that's awesome. Absolutely, Liz. You kidding? All right. This is an original that I got to write with Ryan and Matt during.
Okay, guys, this is a really good song. I asked him to play this because I think it's something that is awesome.
There you go. 100% Amy.
It's a good song, so just listen to it if you can.
For all of the new members of the Turkeys family, everybody.
My name was either going to be Grayson or Thor because Thor is a family name. Original Flintstones cartoon theme ended with Love a Gay Old Time, which got changed to Love a Groovy Time after social mores changed. I really?
Through the good times.
I never even noticed that changed. Because gay used to be happy.
We do.
I hate it when people turn things into hate things. I'm glad that it's now a pride thing. Okay. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. I want you guys to hear this song. I'm going to stop talking.
Steely-eyed and hardened-hearted, we face them down and swallow what we can. Is all we want is someone to tell us it will be okay. I know you're seeing ghosts, but they will fade. And in the aftermath, when darkness fades to blue, you'll see it.
I think his guitar is muted, which is too bad because the guitar is beautiful on here.
Fixing cracks that don't exist, 'cause perfect doesn't look the way you do. So you hide behind the ordinary, perfectly extraordinary. Wish that you could see how I see you. 'Cause all we want
There we go.
is someone to tell us it will be okay. I know you're seeing ghosts, but they will fade. And in the aftermath, when darkness fades to blue, you'll see it too. I'm here. I'm here. When your back's against the wall and you wanna run and hide, open up your heart, everything will be alright. someone to tell us it will be okay. I know you're seeing ghosts, but they will fade. And in the aftermath, when darkness fades to blue, you'll see it too. Oh my goodness, y'all. Thank you so much, 97 Dreamer. Lisa, thank you so much. Amy, thank you so much. Tanya, thank you so much. Lisa, thank you for the gobbles as well. Appreciate that.
All the gobbles.
Corgi girl, thank you, Jazzy. Full set list and not be an easy enough song to learn. Hey, it's all good, Jazzy. Dude, if you've got a song you want us to learn, we can definitely do it. I'm trying to change my guitar string. Oh yeah, no, it's changing those strings. It's not an easy thing to do. Not gonna lie. On a 6 string, let alone a 12 string. It's just, whew, twice the fun. Lisa, thank you so much, y'all. You're awesome. Should we bump Sweet Caroline? Yeah. I'll tell you what, we're gonna get to it pretty soon because Stargate Girl has been waiting really patiently, and Graver has too. Woohoo! Jazzy, redeemed a live learn. Alter Bridge, open your eyes. You guys, I really needed to hear that today, and I love sharing it with my friends. Liz, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we can play that for you. And we're always here for you. We're sending our love to you. If you ever want to talk about it, you know you can shoot us a message anytime. And that goes for everybody out there. You know we're here for you. This is a family. So if you ever need people to lean on, just take a look at that chat. Take a look at Ryan and I. We got people to lean on. That's for sure. Alright, so we got the live learn. We can bump that up. Open your eyes, my ultimate.
Okay, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Oh, I did turn it down. I'm going to turn it down. Okay. Okay, now I can paint again. So I don't know if you guys can really see. Yeah, it's coming through. I'm doing really light washes to just give some detail and some, like, these things, all of them are like little knobby, lumpy, warty things. You'd be right, more likely. I've never been to Norway or spoken Norwegian in my life. Okay. So, probably since that song isn't released yet, I can actually put this on YouTube and maybe they might mute that out. I don't know, but anyway. So, I gotta pull that up. That's a little darker than I wanted it to be. So, tissue. I'm getting close to done, but I'm loving how this is coming, guys. I'm loving the little things. All these little things. I still have to do my grass and stuff too, which I will do in a minute. I just want to put all these little things need to have some texture on them because they're all standing up. Thank you, Goblin. I used to say my favorite paintings were the ones that I knocked out in 15 minutes, and I still love to do those. But I think the ones that I think I'm learning to settle down and take my time and enjoy the details a little bit more. The details, I think they scared me. I didn't think I could do it. And then I did stuff like the tiger and the elephant and some of the other things that were very, like, really scary. Very scary for me. Watercolor is scary. And I don't know why, because it's like, what am I going to do? Oh, I didn't get all of the, masking off. Darn it, I forgot to feel. I think that's it. Okay, so a few more of these. I don't want to miss any because it'll make it look off. It's such a small detail, but it's one of those things that if you do it, you don't do it completely, it'll make everything look wrong. You'll like look at it and go, there's something wrong. Excuse me.
All right, we can do this. Jazzy.
Okay. So I know this is probably pretty boring to watch. I'm sorry. It's just not the... You know who I haven't seen today? I haven't seen Vic. I hope Vic's doing okay. Jamie, what happened to the football game this week? I kept waiting, and I know I asked you and you probably answered me, but what happened with football this week? Was there not a football game? Some of these little ones don't have as much texture on them. There. I think that's everybody textured a little bit. See how it kind of makes them pop up off the mushroom? Is that not cool? That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, the season is over. Okay. You mean they were undefeated? Oh my God. He needs an extra hug just for that. Pull this up because I think I'm going to need to add a little bit of really light shading now down the sides. I'm probably going to use this color right here just to pull just a touch of shading right down the side. Some texture on these too, so I'm gonna give a little bit of texture to these. Just a touch. A little bit more shading down the side here. I want this to really stand out. It has some really good shading. And also under here needs just a touch more shading than it's got. My red's coming up. That's not right. That's okay though. I'm bringing some pretty dramatic shading here. This one, of course, we know is darker. From the top all the way down. I didn't really want red on my white. There. Okay. Ah, there we go.
add that to the song list, please? Open Your Eyes by Alter Bridge. That was unreal, jazzy, incredible song review.
Oh,
Thank you
thanks.
so
Boy,
much.
that's a compliment.
Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
Unreal.
They are they toxic?
Redeem the live
I've
learn.
never seen one in real life, so I've only seen pictures
Great
of them,
question
and
by Kat.
they're the
When are we
most
gonna hear
beautiful mushrooms. Probably the most common, commonly known, probably because they are venomous
Thank you so much.
or poisonous. I
Kat,
think
you got some amazing
venomous would be
Young blood.
if you can be
Alright.
venomated, and poison, or is it poison is if you, what you ingest? Yeah,
Well, man, how are
poison is
you?
what you ingest, so poisonous.
Corgi girl, thank you so much.
Sorry, I'm not correcting you. I'm correcting my own thought process because I am
Small bird.
OCD about stuff.
Small bird, are you asking me when I'm gonna be on again?
There is the mushrooms. Now, let's get this background finished. I'm going to mute and give this a quick dry.
Be awesome. Dale, are you still here? You let us know if you're here, because we got your song there, man. Oh, and Amy requested it, so we can still play it. It's all good. Amy. Keeping the tradition alive. I like it. Brooke Key, Sweet Caroline. Fantastic. We can definitely do that. Young blood. All right. Eek. Angriest pirate. Oh, it's Eric. I thought you were going like eek. Angriest pirate. What's going on, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. 21 Dorb. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Turkeys family, and thank you all so much for the follows, the bits, the resubs. You guys are amazing. Honestly, we had a goal to get to 500 by the end of 500 by the end of October. Yeah. And we reached 556, and there's still 5 days left to go on this. Really? Oh, 5 days ago. So we're gonna change that to a new goal. There you go. Put 2 songs in the Discord, Linkin Park and Evanescence. Right on. That's awesome, Kill Bill. Thank you so much. Okay, so.
Okay, now for the fun bit.
One from Stargate Girl, and then we got the next live learn coming up.
I'm gonna pull out. I think I'm gonna pull out my. Maybe I'll use this. Nope. Maybe I'll use this one and this one. I use these two because I want them to hold a lot of paint.
Stargate Girl Sophie.
I love the mushrooms. They came out so good. I mean, I'm not bragging. It's just that I surprise myself sometimes when I paint something and it comes out really nice. It makes me feel happy. That's really cool, though. I don't think we must not have them here. We must not have had them where I grew up. I've never seen them in the wild, so.
Stop at 5, but we can do the live learns for sure, especially if they redeem.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull
We can do this.
some greens. I've got some greens over here. And I got this green here, and I'd love to do this. I need lots and lots of this green, so I'm trying to dissolve it. It's a really intense green, and I'm going to bring it over here, and I mix in. This is jadeite. You can't see what I'm even doing. This is a jadeite, Daniel Smith jadeite, and it's a Primatech color. It's made from minerals. Has the they use ground rocks basically. So this is supposed to be made from ground jade. And I think I need more because I want it to be really intense. So back into my box of paint. Where are you, little paint tube? Green, 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 green. There it is. Such a beautiful color. It's very intense. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet this really good. Then I'm going to try something. I'm going to dip the side of my brush into a little bit of this jadeite, and I'm going to see what happens. I've seen people do this stuff before.
Sunshiny day. Yeah, it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Yeah, it's gonna be bright, sunshiny day.
That didn't work the way I wanted it to, so I'm just going to pick up some of this pretty green. Pretty green.
There we go. Oh my goodness.
It's very
He's
intense.
about to go to bed. Okay. He's about to go to bed. They should start a band or something. There you go. You guys should like write music and play stuff. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Tonya. Actually, if you guys take a listen to some of the music that we've got on Spotify and Apple Music, Ryan and Matt are singing harmonies on a lot of that stuff.
Such funny dudes. And I'm going to bring some browns up in here
Alright.
too.
We're going to do our tradition here on the Twitch stream, and then we are going to get to the live learn.
So I have a lot of like, I don't want to do too much because I don't want it to get lost.
Y'all ready for this? Every time I say y'all ready for this, I think that's not the song we're playing right now. This is Sweet Caroline going out to Dale and Ladosha, aka Amy. Here we go. Where it began, I can't begin to know, but then I know it's coming strong. Was it the spring?
Ah, that grass looks so good. I'm so impressed with people who can do watercolor. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think I like it because I do everything backwards, and also I never had any professional art like classes or lessons. My mom was an artist, and so I kind of balked against it because she wanted me to do things a certain way, and I am rebellious and didn't want to draw circles. She painted in oils. She did teach me to carve, so I have carved and stuff in my adult life, but I have arthritis now, so carving and knitting and doing the sculpture and stuff that I used to do just isn't in my purview anymore like it used to be. So a close friend of my family's gave me some watercolors for my birthday last year, and the rest is history.
Next verse coming up right now.
So thank you, though. That's a compliment because it's,
Look at the night.
I don't know. I think watercolor was made for me, and I was made for it because it's just comes so natural to me. Like I just love doing it so much. I'm gonna bring in some sepia because that's what I do. I bet my husband's gonna show up at any moment. Speaking of, there him is. Everybody say hi to James. He is home. I'm just doing some finishing touches. Reaching out. There's my honey. Mwah, welcome home. Sweet Caroline. Sorry guys, I get carried away and sometimes I sing, and I know that's not fair to you. I apologize. Thank you. You prefer acrylic? Oh, yeah. I was looking at that. My sister paints acrylic. My sister lives with us. And she lives in an apartment that we used, actually the apartment we used to live in the basement before we got the roof raised. Okay, I need green here, Liz. You need green. You need something warm. Pull something warm in down here.
Pete Burgess, thank you for the sub.
I think
Pete
it's
Burgess,
done.
you let us know if there's a song.
What do you guys think? You think it's done? I'm super happy with that. Super, super happy. Get your paints out. Paint. Paint, Goblin.
My goodness, Pete
Paint.
Burgess, Lisa,
Whatever
Phil,
your medium
Dreamer,
is.
Amy, Lisa, Ella,
Hayato
Paul,
paints.
Jay,
Hayato paints
Queen,
paints his
Keith
face.
Owen.
Hayato plays beautiful music. Hayato is an artist. You are an artist.
Florian,
Be an
thank you
artist.
so much.
Ah,
Typing
Grayson is an artist. I love Grayson. Grayson knits and or crochets. I don't know which, but does needlework. Does beautiful things. And I'm not sure what else. But I think I'm done, guys. Oh, I just stuck my finger right in. Good thing I have water right here, huh? Right in the sepia, I stuck my thumb. Thank you, Goblin. Come look, honey. I finished it.
I know.
No, I just finished it.
I mean, I saw.
No, I just finished it.
Oh, gotcha.
What do you think? That's the picture.
Oh, wow.
I think
Wow.
that's probably
That's
like
awesome.
this is I stuck my finger in the sepia, and so I have paint like bad all over sepia
Yeah, there.
right into wet right out of the tube, dark brown color.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Jamie says you crochet and do watercolor. That's right. You should do the watercolor challenge if you have time. I know you're busy. If you have time, it's Doodle Wash is the website, and I'm loving it. So now that it's done, I am going to look in the other box, my pencil box. I have little boxes for everything, guys. This is my pencil box, and I have lots of it's where I keep all of my like erasers and well, not erasers, but my one eraser, but, like stuff, pencil stuff. So today's, did I lose him? He went all quiet on me. Oh, they're just being quiet. Okay. So it has,
Get out.
I like to look at Doodle Wash November 4th, which is today. I'm going to write this right here. I'm going to put 11/04/20. That's an 11, not an N. We're going to put mushroom. There we go. I would, do you have an Instagram? I'm going to put my Instagram up here, guys. Check out my Instagram. This will be going up in just a few minutes. I'll get a picture of it and I'll put it up. So, that's our picture. You know, I never turned the lights on in here today, so everything's really washed out. So, that's our painting. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I do this. While I did this. I really appreciate you. I really love all of you. Everybody who comes in here, you encourage me. You are the reason why I paint every day, because I probably would have lost or not made time to do it, but because you guys are going to be here. You're going to be here looking for me, and it's made me a better artist. And wow. Thank you, Suli. Absolutely. Thank you. Suli was the one. I think today's the first day I haven't mentioned that. I loved Washtober so much, and I was lamenting that it would be over, and Suli found this link for me. So thank you. Thank you, Phil. All of my lurkers, I love you. Thank you for lurking. I'm going to actually turn Josh down for a minute and wrap up. So I'm going to turn him down on my ears too. And we're going to go to this screen because I want to thank everybody. Not really Lex. Lex, thank you so much for the sub. Goblin, thank you so much for donating. I appreciate that so much. That's really close to my heart. Grayson, Goblin, Semi-Pro, Eagle Gaming. Hang on, it'll come back through. I'm his mod. I have permission to kick his. Josephine, a blue Skittle, and my daughter. Keyblade Sage is Flair, my daughter. Oh, thank you so much for that. Void Brush. All right, Grayson. Let me look that up. I was gonna raid Josh, but he played my song for me. So let me go into here. Let me look. Who am I looking for? You're his mod? Void Brush? Is that what you said? Okay, let me look. Void Brush. Okay, cool. So is Void Brush or Watercolor? Oh. Oh, I love the ears! Oh my god. Yes, we will totally raid Void Brush. So let me just put that in here. What do you mean I don't have permission to do that, make that action? Oh, nuh-uh. I will raid a channel and I will do it this way. Here you are. Okay. All right. I've got that up. Digital oil painter. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And this is what I think of my mods. It didn't work because there's a timeout, but I want to thank all of my mods. I have the best mods ever. If I can find where it is. My mods. See who all's here today. David, James, who is here, Jamie. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Absolutely. I did. It didn't work, but I have it up. I've got it. It just told me for some reason that I didn't have permission. So there we go. There we go. And let's do this. Here we go. And this will be our raid. Did I spell that right? Yeah. Yep. Just copy and paste that. And we'll head on over, okay? Again, thank you guys. As my husband likes to say, it costs nothing to be kind, so be good to each other. I look forward to seeing you on Friday. Also, we are streaming tonight on the Death Comes channel. So if you have the time, we'll be streaming at 6:30 Eastern time. We are probably streaming community games, which are things like Jackbox, that kind of stuff. Jackbox, we usually stream Among Us, stuff like that. So we're variety streamers, so you never know what we'll be streaming. So come on down and see us, all right? And butt spot, please. So anyway, we're going to go. Bye, guys. Thank you.